Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Muhammad Wafi Effendi. So for Lab 7, I will present to you first 7.1 for the login part. So I use XAMPP localhost for my database. So if we click the admin, it will. So this is my database for my users and boost. So for the login, we will use this username and this email for the login. So if you first look at the coding, this is my login activity. So this is the method when we want to log in. So the most important one to see is in this uh, user service. So there are two type of login, whether use username or use the email. So for because I use localhost, so we need to use PHP file in our htdoc folder for this to work. So this is the coding. So this is the logic behind the login. So you will check whether the login input is in the database or not. So let's test our Android Studio. First we log in by username. So both of this admin and the password. So it's successful. Now let's go back. So the second one is the using the email. So admin.example.com, and the password is also admin. So this is the evidence that our login is successful using both username and email. So that's all for now for 7.1. Alright, now let's move on to 7.2, where we want to show the book list available in our database. So first we go to our database in the admin section, in the book table. So as you can see, there is 3 book: Clinical, Design Pattern, and Android Program. So now let's see our book list. So at the end of the post lab, the requirement for the post lab is to sort this book in ascending order based on the name. So as you can see, we is in order A, C, D. So to look at this code, we also use PHP file in our htdoc. So the service that we use is this one, where we use the PHP file of get all book. So let's go to that in our Visual Code Studio. So the logic in the SQL, where we order by name ascending, so it will uh, put as ascending order. So if we go in the details, so you can see the details work, where all the details of the chosen book is displayed to the user. So that's all for 7.2. Alright, now let's move on to 7.3, where we want to create and delete book. So for the code, the most important one is this Java. First is the new book activity. So this is responsible. The most important method is the add new book method. And there's this, we will use the book service of add book for the for adding book in our database. Alright, so let's test our adding book in our database. So this is the detail for the testing book that we want to add to our database. Let's click add book, and if we go back and click book list again, so as you can see, the book has been added in our database. And as you can see, you also sort using the ascending order from our previous lab. So we can also look at the details. So the next one we want to so before we go to the delete, we can see the PHP file in our htdoc. So the SQL method that we use is this one. If we want to insert the data using the insert method, So this all of these attribute will be passed into our database. So the next one, if we want to delete using this context menu. So first we look at the code. So this is the boot service that we want to use. So for the PHP file, we also put it in our htdoc. So we will use this SQL and the ID will be passed also from our Android Studio. So let's delete. As you can see, the book has been successfully deleted from our application. So that's all for 7.3. Alright, for the last lab, 7.4, we want to update our one of our book in our book list. So before we show the application, let's see the coding. So the most important part is this update book activity. And the method that we want to see is this method for update book. So this is the most important part of coding where we want to set the new book object based on our user input. So we look at the book service. So we use this post method. So with that we can use this PHP file of update book. So we will use this SQL so that our book data will be updated based on the user input. So let's test our application. So I want to edit this one. So let's update the title and also the author of this book. So we can also pick a new date. Let's say 6th of January and we click update book. So if we go back and go to the book list, as you can see, the title and the author has been updated, and we click the detail also. The date of this book has also been updated. So that's all for my Lab 7 activity. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.